Hi, my name is Jeff White with Bright White Design. I'm going to be talking about social media tips for small business, and I'm going to show you how to take advantage of some of the free tools out there to help market your business without spending a lot of money. So the first thing that you should do is start a blog. All businesses should probably have a blog of some kind because it allows you to have a place where you can express your ideas, your opinions, and your thoughts on your industry or the world at large. And it allows people to get acquainted with who you really are and to have a sense that there are real people behind the company. Whenever I blog, I find that the stats and the traffic on my site goes up quite substantially. The next thing that you should do is, if you have a Twitter account, and if you don't, you should get one, and we'll be talking about that, is you need to fill out your profile information. This is your real name, your location, the URL for your website or your blog, and a short and presumably funny bio about yourself and a real picture of yourself. And this lets people know that you are in fact a real person and that they are going to have interactions with you as opposed to a team of marketers or something like that. So one of the other things that you could do is you could hire someone to make funny videos for you to represent your company to your marketplace. We recently worked on a campaign with Color and Killam Properties and hired a local comedy troupe called Picnic Face to create hilarious videos to market to students to try and get them to book an apartment early within the year rather than waiting until September. And it was a smash hit, just as the campaign last year was, and it allowed Killam to not only become more personable and more likable as a company because they came down to the level of what students wanted to see, provided them with content that was engaging and fun, and then also used it as a call to action to book an apartment early, and it worked very well. The next thing that you should do is to create a forum for feedback from your clients, customers, and peers. And this can take many different forms, whether it be through allowing comments on your blog, to creating a Facebook group or fan page for your business or a particular campaign that you might be doing. We recently worked with the Nova Scotia Community College and used Facebook as a call for photos from past and present students to be used in marketing materials, and had a pretty overwhelming response. We got several hundred photos and we're able to use 50 or 60 of those. So it's a great way of kind of getting your word out and allowing people to engage and talk about why they enjoy your institution or company or platform. So it's a really good thing to do. And my last tip is that if you're going to use social media or marketing in general, you need to do something amazing. Okay, an example of this would be a company in the US, online shoe retailer called Zappos, where a few years ago, a woman had ordered a number of pairs of shoes for her mother who was dying of cancer. And before they had an opportunity for her to try the shoes on, she passed away. So the woman returned home from funeral preparations, and there was a message from Zappos saying, "We haven't received the shoes back," because they have a 1-week return deadline. And, were you planning to return them? Were you planning to keep them all? And so she emailed them back and said, "Sorry, my mother passed away. We weren't able to do this, so I haven't had an opportunity to return the shoes." The next day, she received an email from the Zappos employee saying that, "Don't worry about the return. We're sending UPS to pick them up." So the next day when she returned home from work, there was a large bouquet of flowers waiting for her from the staff at Zappos, and she was completely overwhelmed that a company had taken the time to do something so amazing and to send flowers to a person who was grieving her mother, and she just couldn't help but write about it and spread this message about what an amazing company they were. So instill in your employees that they can do things that are absolutely amazing, and you will get incredible feedback and ambassadors for life for your company. So 5 ways to promote your business with social media. Number 1, start a blog. Number 2, fill out your Twitter profile with real information about who you really are. Number 3, hire someone to make some funny videos for you that are going to make people laugh and want to talk about you. Number 4, create a forum for feedback, whether that be comments on your blog or a Facebook page or something like a Ning site specifically for your business. And number 5, do something so amazing that people want to talk about you and spread the word about how great you are. That's what social media is all about anyway, is giving people something to talk about that's worth talking about and telling their friends about. And my name is Jeff White, and those are some tips and strategies that you can use for incorporating social media as part of your marketing plan.